Hey, how y'all doing today? Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. Today, I will be cooking and showing you guys herbs and garlic chicken, herbs and garlic cheese biscuits, and also a cheese eggs. So right about now, as you see our kitchen at the moment, we have the eggs already out. We have the butter that we'll be using later on today. That's out. We have our green peppers and our onions. We have our chicken that is already unthawed out, chicken strips of that, and a few other extra little items that's on the counter. First, we have our pepper and also our onions. I have already been rinsed off. And what this is going to do is going to give us that, once we sizzle that chicken on the grill and also on the stove, it's going to give us that flavor to it. When it's going to get your onions cut just like that, cut your edge off first. You just want to slice your onions up, just like that. It could be a whole onion you want to put in there. It could be a whole onion. Today we're going to put only a half onion in there today. You want to get your extra stuff. You want to put it in the bag, discard it. Now we have our pepper. You want to slice your pepper up. And a lot of people, they like spicy, something they hate spicy food. Me, myself, I really prefer to be spicy most of the time. So you just go ahead and slice it on head up. And especially when you cook this kind of chicken right here, the herbs and garlic chicken, it really brings the flavor out to it. So we're just slicing away. And a lot of people really do say the middle of the inside of it really brings out the flavor of the spices out. And I'm going to show what we're going to do with that later on. A lot of people like to just throw it away. Me myself, I still love to cook it. Alrighty, so now we got our vegetables, or whatever it want to be called, chopped up. We're going to make these green peppers into much more smaller pieces. And I know you guys probably at home thinking about what the hell is he cooking. But today you guys will find out. Okay, so now with our chicken strips that we have, we're going to use some kind of seasoning. We're going to use pepper mustard. Pepper mustard is one of my most favorite seasonings ever.
I got you hooked on that.
I know my sister, she brought this seasoning over one day in a bag, in a black bag, and I'm just like, what is that? Didn't know what it was. And now I'm just starting using almost everything I cook. And then when we use our chicken and fish seasoning, this is a really good seasoning, which is from Shopping Save, people. And I always remember your last season is the season that whatever taste that you're really trying to get out the food, put that on last, because that's going to really stand out the most. Okay? Then we're going to wash our hands. We don't want to cross-contaminate anything while we're mixing our chicken up. So while that's simmering, while that's marinating there now, we're gonna come over to our stove. We're gonna get it on, and as you see, our butter. We're gonna put it on there, maybe like 2 spoons of it. See what happens there. While that's happening, this is called our herbs and garlic marinara sauce. Put it in a little pan for us. And then we're just going to just put our chicken in there. Can you see it? Let our chicken just marinate on in there. Really good. Just let it marinate. Hey, y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. So right now we've already got the chicken on the stove. We have our peppers and our onions. It's all sizzling together. This yellow that's down here, that's the glistening of the herb sauce and garlic, plus the butter that's going to help it. What the butter does is the butter helps the chicken to not stick to the skillet, especially when you have a non-stick skillet that's on top of that. A lot of places they sell non-stick skillets. My face. They have non-stick skillets, and the thing about that, sometimes they're sticky skillets still, regardless. So let me move back over here to my counter, and now we're going to get started on our biscuits. My cheese and garlic biscuits. And remember, I told y'all at the end, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the head of that pepper as well, you guys. Get our biscuits. We're going to have to put some little baking powder in there. That baking powder is going to help the dough rise up.
What the fuck?
It's about like a teaspoon of it. There we go. And now the instructions say we're going to just add some little water to it. And then we're going to just stir it on head up. And to the east, get kind of thick, you know. We all love some thick east, as long as it's not dry.
It's yeast, nigga.
With east, the yeast, you know, it's the same thing. You know. So now we got to stir it up pretty good. Now we're going to put us a slice of cheese in there. And you know, you can use any kind of cheese you want to. If you use Swiss cheese, which has no flavor, you can use cheddar jack cheese. You can even use shredded cheese. Or this regular old American cheese, you know. You know, I was talking to Rachel Ray the other day, and she was telling me, you know, cheese is just cheese. You know. And I'm like, really? I'm like, I never knew cheese was just cheese. So now while that's going on, make sure your oven is already preset. Your oven is preset to 450, which is already been preset for us. Want to go ahead and get your butter again. You know, this butter comes in handy. Y'all know black people need butter. They love butter. You know, we're going to go ahead and put this in there. We're going to put 1 more teaspoon of butter in there. So we basically use 3 teaspoons of butter. We're going to put our pan on here in the oven. Let our butter melt. See. And then we're going to put the biscuit mix on ahead in your pan. This is going to be really good once it comes out the oven. Yeah. Let it between 8 to 10 minutes. Then we're going to let it cook to at least for 11 minutes at that. And you want to take it out, check on it periodically every 2 to 3 minutes. Look to see how hard your dough is getting, and also want to check the top for the brownness of it, you guys. Okay. So now here's our eggs, just about done. The way how I love them. And now for the finishing touch-up, make sure our fire is turned down so you don't burn the egg. Because you know what? A hard egg is a bad egg. Put our slice of cheese right there. Ready to go. See, our chicken is already done. Looking delicious and juicy. We have our breading that is already done. Looking brownish and delicious as well. And here's our eggs, our finished touch. Which is ready to go. Now, was that a hard meal to put together? Absolutely not. Took at least between 15 and 20 minutes to get it done and cooked. And at the end of the day, am I sweating? Absolutely not. Easy meal to do. You know. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in today on this great meal that I prepared for me and my family. I will see you guys next Friday. Thank you.